Hello Fright Nights fans, welcome to the second Fright Nights Friday. We ran all the Fright Nights leagues in the past week. From a brand new logo to a brand new teaser, welcome back to Fright Nights Friday.
Is almost ready for business.
Welcome to Trailers.
Welcome back Fright Nights fans to Fright Nights Frenzy. First of all, we would like to apologise for no video last week. Unfortunately, there's no updates or speculation we could talk about. Nonetheless, this week we've got so much to talk about, as this week went very heavily into the marketing side of things for this year's Fright Nights. Firstly, we got a brand new logo for this year's event. As we can see here, the logo has been heavily rebranded to show everyone that this year is a big year for Fright Nights due to it being the 25 years of fear. Now besides this, not much of the logo has changed. All I can really see is the background being black instead of red. Besides that, there isn't too much to discuss here. I do like this new logo, and also as we can see, it is sponsored by Fanta yet again. Now, this most likely means we'll be getting a Fanta experience like I did last year, where you got your hat and free drinks, which I don't mind. It kind of adds to Fright Nights' atmosphere and all of that. But yeah, it's a nice new logo, but it's something major to discuss here. Now next up, we've got a very interesting Deadbeat update. Now this update's actually quite old, but we forgot to put it in our last Fright Nights Friday. Now obviously, Deadbeat is coming back to this year's Fright Nights. We could see that a sign has been put up in the last Fright Nights Friday, which said about raw industrial mixes and to check our website for lineups, etc. Which practically confirmed the return of this terrifying scare maze. But now, we've got even more confirmation. Now we do understand this is really hard to hear, but if you listen closely, you can hear that Deadbeat has been testing. Now this is very interesting because normally mazes test around September time, just so it's ready for press night, fake nights, and of course the opening weekend. So testing in July is a bit weird, isn't it? But I think we know the reason why. Now obviously we know nothing about this year's event, this is a pure speculation, but we think filming is going on side of Deadbeat. Now we believe this is for teasers for this year's event, because it's seeming more and more likely that teasers for this year's event are coming very, very, very soon. And as Deadbeat is returning, they probably want to film in there just for its confirmation when the teasers do come, so it makes sense. So yes, this is as the confirmation that Deadbeat is 100% returning to this year's event, and we're so excited to get into this truly terrifying scare maze again. But now onto our final update, our biggest update, the ticket release day and teaser. Oh yes guys, as we can see we got our third teaser for this year's Fright Nights, which actually confirms about ticket release dates. So first of all, let's discuss the ticket release date. And it says here, tickets are out on August 3rd, 2026. Now we don't know timings or anything yet, but we expect it to be around 2 PM, which is what it was last year. Now usually, tickets consist of a frequent fear pass, which is £113, which has all 4 mazes, which you can do unlimited times from 3 till 9. A Fearsome 4 package, which I believe was £27, where you could do all 4 mazes in your allocated time slots, which would be from 3 till 7 or 5 till 9. Then there's behind the scenes tours for £56, where you can do 2 of the mazes. And there's also tickets like VIP experiences like Lucifer's Damnation. But most importantly, on this day, we normally get a lineup tease or a teaser. Let's go through our examples. In 2023, we got all 3 mazes revealed. In 2024, we got all 4 mazes revealed, besides Deadbeat of course, and we got a teaser. And in 2025, we got the full lineup revealed besides Purgatory Town. So this year, I expect there to be some sort of teaser and maybe all the mazes revealed, except for the new one, if there is a new one of course. Now I believe there'll be a teaser because the park have been putting out 10-second teasers like all year. Like we got one on November 2nd, which had Lucifer talking to the new disciple Fear in a cage, and on the 30th of April we had one in Fear's Lair, and now we've got this one about tickets. Now this teaser gives a lot more away than you think. For example, we can see on the TV here it says Ferguson TV, which could mean nothing, but Ferguson could be a new character for this year. But to be honest, saying it out loud, it's probably nothing, just the make of the TV. Now it also says, the only thing we have left to fear is Fear itself. Now, if you're a true Fright Nights fan, you know Fear was the disciple for the 20th year of Fear. And we got loads of teasers for Fear this year. For example, we had Fear's Lair in the 30th of April teaser, and now we can see Fear on a VHS tape for this year. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's looking more and more likely that Fear is returning for this year's Fright Nights, and hopefully will be in some sort of teaser on August 3rd. And if you want to know everything that happens on August 3rd, please make sure to subscribe as we'll be making a video breaking down everything that we see on that day. Now, unfortunately, these are all the updates we have for this week, but we will be at the park on Sunday, so hopefully we can get some actual construction. And I believe now construction will really start to ramp up as we're nearing towards August. So make sure to subscribe, because from now on, hopefully, we'll have Fright Nights Fridays every single week with so much more updates. But now, I'm going to hand you off to a bunch of Fright Nights fans who are giving their thoughts on the August 3rd ticket release and all of the teasers we've got this year, sharing their expectation for this year's event. So we've been Fright Nights Frenzy, and we'll see you in the next Fright Nights Friday. And now, I'm going to hand you off to our Fright Nights fans.
Fright Nights this year, trailers and Deadbeat are definitely coming back because there are new signs outside the entrances, which means they're coming back. Survival games, I think, might not be returning, but instead they might put the new maze inside that building. There also was a lot of construction vehicles around the area. Stitches, I honestly don't know. It's a really good maze. It's been a bit on and off for the last few years. So they could remove it, and because it is like the 25th year, bring back a classic like Big Top and put it there. But then only time will tell. That's all I think. And then probably Crows of Walking Meadow will come back for its final year. Again, Creech Campus definitely coming back, Purgatory Town definitely coming back, and Lucifer's, I don't know. Apart from that, that's all I think.
Hey Fright Nights Frenzy, Thorpe Insider here, specifically Alfie. Now, as it's that time of year once again, I thought it'd be best to share my predictions. But before that, 1 year ago today was the ticket release for Fright Nights 2025. Wow. Now, on to the predictions. After a recent visit on Tuesday this week, I've taken a look around the entire park. Not many updates, but a few, especially with that teaser that just came out. One of the most important ones I noticed was the Saw shop. Doesn't sound like a lot, but inside the Saw shop, which normally sells absolutely nothing Fright Nights related, there was a shelf full of Fright Nights 2025 Coca-Cola Freestyle cups. Shockingly, the only store to retail them. Now, with 25 years of Fear now rapidly approaching, I reckon it's time that they have Birthday Bash back, and never die I get to experience it. But I think it would be amazing. Although that would mean losing Lucifer and his minions. We have to make changes. With Deadbeat and trailers almost confirmed to return, and survival games almost definitely not returning, there's not a lot to say. However, it would be brilliant to get some original themes back at the park. If we take a look at Merlin as a whole at the minute, oh look, there's Paw Patrol, oh look, there's Minecraft, oh Minecraft again! Bluey. To be fair, Bluey's a good ride. Anyways, thanks for having me on.
Okay, so we normally film these on the Wednesday, and it's now Thursday. But on Thursday night, so tonight, we just had an insane update that I can't wait to talk about until next Friday. So get in it now. The Fright Nights website has been updated with some very interesting updates regarding the actual event, the scare mazes, skeletons and shows, and so much more. Firstly, as you can see here, there's a Doomsday S clock saying Fright Nights 25 Years of Fear tickets go on sale in, then the clock's just ticking down until the 3rd of August. This just sets up the hype so much more. It really gets me excited, and it makes me think something bigger than just ticket sales becoming August 3rd. I've got more evidence here to support that. There's been a brand new description regarding the event and some details we'll be seeing this year as an event as a whole, so let me read it out for you all. The Nightmare returns this Halloween. This year, Fright Night celebrates 25 years of fear with a terrifying new evolution. Step into Europe's award-winning theme park scare event if you dare. An all-new chapter of terror awaits. Lose yourself in a world of scare mazes, live shows and immersive entertainment, where every corner hides something sinister. When darkness falls, the thrills continue with an award-winning lineup of rides: Conquer Your Thrill on the Heights of Hyperia, the UK's tallest roller coaster, and brave the world's first horror movie-themed roller coaster, Soar the Ride, where adrenaline and fear collide. Keep your eyes peeled and save the date. Tickets go on the 3rd of August. We'll reveal more about what's in store for Friday Nights 2026. Now this practically confirms we're getting some sort of lineup announcement on the 3rd of August, because it says what's in store when we're going to reveal some more. So I think we'll be getting scare mazes, maybe some scare zones and shows, announcements on that day. So like I said, save the date as we'll be discussing everything that happens on that day on our channel. But it does not end there. They've added new descriptions for the scare mazes, scare zones and scare shows. So first of all, the scare mazes say that enter the unknown. Explore worlds of horror where every turn brings you closer to your worst fears. Now, Enter the Unknown, it kind of hints towards a more eerie new maze for this year, if that makes sense. Now onto the scare zones. Step into terrifying territories where danger lurks around every corner and nowhere feels safe. There's not a lot of information there. And scare shows, watch the madness unfold in live shows filled with chaos, terror and shocking moments. Now, it doesn't give too much away, but as Friday Nights fans, we love even tiny bits of information. And we've just calculated that tickets for Friday Nights 2026, if we go from the clock, it will be released on 12 PM on Monday the 3rd of August. So be ready, get your frequent fear passes, cause I reckon it's going to sell out quick. But yeah, August 1st can't come any quicker. I'm so excited. I hope you enjoyed our little fan segment. If you don't want to be involved in next week's fan segment before the special guest, please just make sure to message us and we'll try and get you involved. But yeah, we've been Friday Nights Frenzy. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week, Friday Nights fans. And after that, it's a big day.